Greetings YouTubers, Compass Cat here. Unfortunately, the Undertaker Navigator has embarrassingly admitted that he may have gotten on the road that Joe Biden has been on for the last 5 years. The Undertaker Navigator has got his dates screwed up in his first videos. So of course, the bastard pulled rank on the Compass Cat, sticking me with the job of cleaning up his mess. Everyone knows what flows downhill. I don't think I need to elaborate. So, it's up to little ol' me to clarify his timeline. Compass Cat has to take over, make up for him being such a tight ass, using that cheap headset mic. The mic is obviously inferior, plus his diction is poor, and he is ugly to boot. Don't let him know that I said that, you will deflate his enormous ego, and hurt his delicate feelings. To keep him from making further slips of the tongue and embarrassing himself even more than he already has, I will use my elegant British accent to handle all commentary from this day forward. In addition, I will do my best to limit the sight of his ugly mug on this channel. Do I hear a bravo or two for the Compass Cat? Cats rule. Everyone knows that. So here is the revised timeline. May 1970, graduates from Indiana University and simultaneously is commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force. Summer of 1970, moves to Los Angeles to work for the Big 8 accounting firm of Haskins & Sells. This partnership has evolved over decades into the mega firm known as Deloitte. Spends most of the summer in Las Vegas auditing casinos that were being acquired by Howard Hughes. August 29, 1970, marries his high school sweetheart, Vicki Phillips, just prior to entering Navigator flight school in California. The newlyweds are both from Olney, Illinois, a southern Illinois town of around 9,000 residents. Middle of September 1970, starts flight training at Mather Air Force Base adjacent to the town of Rancho Cordova, California near Sacramento. June 1971, graduates near the top of his class, chooses his initial stateside assignment as Little Rock Air Force Base, Arkansas, home of the 61st Tactical Airlift Squadron. June and July 1971, spends those months in basic survival training in rugged Northwest, just north of Spokane, Washington. Then water survival school at Homestead Air Base, Florida. Fortunately bypasses jungle survival in the Philippines. Definitely does not like snakes and bugs. August 1971, moves to Arkansas with his wife, Vicki, and starts training in 3 navigational specialties: worldwide long-haul navigation, low-level route flying and airdrop certification, special AWODS training for the latest model C-130s. They are equipped with the latest above the K-band radar, specialized computers designed for the new Adverse Weather Air Delivery System, AWODS. This multi-million-dollar navigation system cost more than the C-130 airplane itself. A revolutionary system capable of using an advanced radar to reliably deliver up to 16 cargo pallets, weighing up to 1 ton each, onto a football field-sized drop zone area from 3 miles up. An unbelievable feat, especially since all training up this point in time emphasized dropping from an altitude of around 500 feet above ground level. This classic system relies on visual references only as seen by the navigator looking out of the co-pilot's window. September 1972, the Undertaker Navigator spends a full day searching for his ass, since in 15 months, the Tactical Airlift Command has flown it off. Here is a list of the 38 different destinations our navigator visited in the 464 days while on active duty: Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, British Honduras, now Belize. Unofficially, Cambodia, Canada, Canal Zone, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Diego Garcia, Ecuador, Germany, Greenland, Guam, Guatemala, Honduras, Hong Kong, Iceland, Iwo Jima, Japan. Unofficially, Laos, Nicaragua, Okinawa, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Puerto Rico, South Vietnam, Taiwan, Thailand, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela. only spent 99 days at home with his wife in Arkansas, out of a total of 464 days stationed in Arkansas. October 1972, U.S. Air Force instigates Palace Chase, a program to move most long-haul cargo aircraft navigators to the active reserves. November 1972, after cross-training into the C-141 Starlifter, moves back to Los Angeles to once again work for Haskins and Sells in their Los Angeles office. Starts his U.S. Air Force active reserve flying out of Norton Air Force Base, San Bernardino, California. Passes 2 of parts of CPA exam cold turkey. Grinds out a year in highly polluted LA, half of the time the sky was pea green. This was before the introduction of the requirement for catalytic converters. June 1973, the Undertaker Navigator becomes a father with the birth in Fullerton, California of his daughter, Romy. November 1973, receives a phone call from Larry Walton, director of tennis for Burns Park Tennis Center in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Scraps his accounting career to become a dual-certified teaching tennis professional, United States Professional Tennis Association and United States Professional Tennis Registry, best decision he ever made in his life. Late November 1973, moves his family to North Little Rock, Arkansas and starts teaching tennis at Burns Park Tennis Center. U.S. Air Force orders him to switch to C-130B models flying out of Biloxi, Mississippi. New mission, hurricane hunting in the Gulf of Mexico. U.S. Air Force was not gonna let go of him that easily, the dastardly devils. February 1974, U.S. Air Force decides to jack him around some more, the evil SOBs. He is reassigned to the U.S. Air Force Active Reserves at Charleston Air Force Base, South Carolina, navigating C-141s again. Here we go again, this time primarily flying missions to South America, Africa, Middle East, and Europe. Had to take long missions to a wide variety of destinations in order to meet the minimum of 45 hours of flight time per calendar quarter. February 1974, along with Larry Walton, brings professional tennis tour to Burns Park Tennis Center and the state of Arkansas. Jimmy Connors headlines and wins the initial event. Connors proceeds to win 3 of the 4 Grand Slams to become number 1 in the world for 1974. Unfortunately for Jimmy, he was prohibited from playing in the 1974 French Open because of his contractual commitments with the independent IPA men's circuit. 1976, U.S. Air Force decides to give the Undertaker Navigator a deserved break and releases him Fr.M. his 6-year commitment. This allows him to take his first head job as director of tennis at a new indoor facility in Little Rock. His U.S. Air Force 6-year career is over. These additional unique destination countries, islands, atolls, and continent are added to his overall U.S. Air Force 6-year career total: American Samoa, Antarctica, Australia, Bahrain, Cuba, Cyprus, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Eniwetok Atoll, Greece, Iran, Israel, Italy, Jordan, Kwajalein Island, Midway Island, New Zealand, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Sicily, Spain, Turkey, Wake Island. Through his tennis career he has added the Dominican Republic, England, Jamaica, Scotland, Wales. Grand total is 62 unique destinations. Estimated total military flying time is approximately 3,000 hours. With top speed of a 1970 vintage C-130 Hercules equals 366 miles per hour and a 1970s C-141 Starlifter equals 565 miles per hour, the math computes as follows. 800 C-141 hours times 500 miles per hour conservative average equals 400,000 miles. 2,200 C-130 hours times 300 miles per hour conservative average equals 660,000 miles. The Undertaker Navigator easily flew over 1 million miles in 6 years. Well, That completes the Undertaker Navigator's timeline. I think the old boy has fed me a fairly accurate amount of information. By the way, I just checked, and his ass has definitely grown back. He may be taking revenge on me because now, he's assigned me the task of remaking his first 3 videos. I certainly hope he hasn't got word of my unkind words and is out to get me. The Undertaker Navigator has informed me that he plans to produce a series of mission histories of his flying in C-141s and C-130s. Looks like he plans to keep Compass Cat busy as hell. Well, I definitely have some real work ahead of me, but the Compass Cat can do that. You see, I'm a poet and I know it. Catch you later, channel junkies.